Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera. So don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. Cleric suggests to Finn that Sheila might be alive at Il Giardino. Deacon admitted that he knew he sounded crazy, but he asked what Finn allowed. About Sheila not being dead. Finn reminded Deacon that Sheila had decomposed in Finn's home. None of it made sense to Deacon. He would seen Sheila's face and said farewell, but the person who'd been cremated had 10 toes. 10 toes, Finn, he yelled. Finn tried to put Deacon's grief into perspective, but Deacon claimed that he knew what he would seen. He stated that he would looked at the body, and he'd seen Sheila's face. The hand had allowed him to press the crematory button. It had been the hardest thing Deacon had ever done. Cleric flashed back to watching the body on the conveyor belt. He said the cloak had slipped off, and he would seen 10 toes. Finn, who had a lot of experience with death, said it was not uncommon for a person witnessing a person's last breath to suppose he saw commodity. He would formerly heard a woman say her hubby had smiled. Deacon yelled that he knew what he would seen. Finn ordered Deacon to get a hold of himself. Cleric continued, asking what might be if it had not been Sheila in that box. Cleric claimed that the image of 10 toes had been burned into his brain, but Finn figured Deacon's mind was playing tricks on him. Finn said there was no way Sheila had not been there, and Deacon had seen Sheila himself. Finn told Deacon that Deacon had to accept that Sheila was dead. A flash of the toes went through Deacon's mind, and he threw back a drink. At the precipice house, Liam arrived with a stuffed beast Kelly had forgotten. Steffi guessed that had been because he would bought her a ton of new bones. And he admitted having trouble denying their son. Suffing, he realized that it was nice being unafraid for her and the kiddies with Sheila gone. Steffi smiled and jounced. Liam wondered if the keepsake had flushed Sheila out of Finn's system. Steffi had not liked that Finn had gone, but he would got an important demanded check. She concluded that Liam was right, they did not have to worry about Sheila presently. Liam told Steffi that she was not going through it alone. She thanked him for minding but said she was not alone, and she felt more patient with what Finn was going through because she knew Sheila would no way be back. The content turned to Finn's visit to Deacon that day, and Liam did not know what Deacon had seen in Sheila. "Yeah, I've no sympathy for that man, so," Steffi replied. Liam noted that Finn did. Steffi reasoned that Finn watched about people who did not earn it, but Finn had promised that they were done talking about Sheila formerly and for all. Steffi participated that Baker had told her there would be no charges in Sheila's death. Steffi changed the content to how Liam was doing and asked him to be real with her. Liam said he was hanging in there, fastening on Beth, Kelly, and work. He said he might be soul-searching and asking himself uncomfortable questions like whether he was the kind of man he would want to see his daughters with. "Not really," he replied. Liam decided that he was shamefaced of waffling between Hope and Steffi for times. He admitted he'd to figure out who he was. He stated that he just wanted to be a pater. For a while, the stylish father he could be. Steffi told him that he was a great father. She'd seen his growth in tone mindfulness and figured he should be proud of himself. Liam replied that it meant a lot coming from her. In Eric's office, R.J. bothered that Hope was stressed about the line. Hope tried to be confident about the platoon but recalled that the line had been remitted the last time Thomas had been off it. R.J. said it wouldn't be that time and the platoon would look out for each other. Admitting that Thomas's absence was concerning, Hope believed she had a good game plan and talented contrivers. Hope allowed. It would be great for Luna to work with the talented Zend. Latterly, R.J. hoped his problems with Zend were in the history. R.J. allowed. He could learn from Zend. Hope asked how R.J. felt about Luna working with Zend, and with some difficulty, R.J. replied that Luna could learn from Zend, too. Hope was glad effects had healed between Zend and R.J., and though she would been leery of working on the line without Thomas, R.J.'s support had put her at ease. Hope tasted Luna would be a big part of the design. He sang his gal's praises, called her a light in his life, and said they were lucky to have Luna. laughed, allowing of how he had not wanted to work in the family business. He was thankful to work with his family and kinsmen and said he would be erecting commodity with the woman he loved. He felt that they'd all be better for it because they had translucency and trust. In the design office, Poppy arrived in time to join Luna and Zen's discussion about Luna's decision to confess to R.J. about her night with Zen. Poppy began to try to talk her son out of it, but Luna claimed that it was not who she was or whom Poppy had raised her to be. Luna declared that she would tell R.J., and no bone could stop her. Poppy decided not to talk Luna out of it. Poppy felt that she had let her son down. Poppy was done with the mince and refused to press Luna not to do what she felt was in her heart. Apologizing, Poppy hugged Luna. Latterly, Poppy had gone, and Luna was glad her mama had stopped trying to talk her out of telling R.J. Luna tried to explain to Zen why she could not keep silent. He could see that the secret was eating at Luna, and he did not want that for her. He watched about her too much. He was sorry for what had happened, but he felt that R.J. knew she was a good person. You will not lose him, Zen stated. Luna cried, saying effects had been perfect with R.J., her job, and the Forresters. It had come a agony because of her mama's mince. Zen figured that he no way should have flirted with his kinsman's girl, and he said he wouldn't have gone through with that night if he would known she had not been herself or if he had not had the passions he'd for her. Zen hoped R.J. handled effects well, but if he didn't, Zen was there for Luna.